Conservative media done right. You're listening to the SHR Media.
And welcome to the Reverb Common Sense. Making sense out of the senseless. Only here on shrmedia.com. Conservative media done right. Just making sure my mic is working tonight. Oh, I've had like 2 shows in a row where for some reason didn't change a goddamn setting and my mic did not work at the beginning. I want to welcome O2AMT, Big E, and the Phantom to the chat. If you want to join the chat, just go to YouTube. Now what's going on? Seems like it's a little choppy. But if you want to join the chat, just go to YouTube, search for SHR Media, click on the live button, and jump into the conversation. Oh, 720 subscribers. All right, we're just trucking along there. We're trying to get to 750 now. 750 is the next big plateau. But this is the show where the spin dies screaming and the facts light the fuse. We do not tiptoe around the truth, and we are not going to pretend that what we are watching unfold in this country is normal, accidental, or harmless. I'm your host, Jersey Joe. Tonight, we're going to talk about something the media desperately wants to treat as disconnected incidents, isolated events, one-offs, tragedies without context. But here's the problem for them. Violence does not exist in a vacuum. When you spend years telling people that cops are the enemy and that law enforcement is illegitimate, that the system itself is evil, corrupt, and oppressive, you do not get to act surprised when someone decides to act on that belief. I don't know why that's doing it. Really, really weird. Let me check something real quick. Don't want that playing yet. I'm wondering because I got a bunch of tabs open, and I think the videos are running in the background, and it's causing a lag. What we're going to be doing with the show today is a little different. I have a bunch of stories I want to talk about, but I also come across a bunch of X posts that I just got to talk about. I have no idea why that's doing it. Hopefully it clears up in a second. Might have an internet issue. You never know. Boom, boom, boom. Because I'm clear on this end now. Do what I can when I can. Tonight we're going to break it down, the shooting in Portland, Minneapolis. Not as standalone events, but as a symptom of a political and cultural sickness that has been cultivated, fed, and protected. This is not about... Let me... I'm shutting the camera off for a second. This has got to be a YouTube issue because everything on my end is good. And if you notice on the bottom of the screen, the ticker is running at regular speed. And my video coming out there's no glitch in it at all. Seems like YouTube is a little retarded today. Let's try. Trying different things, changing settings. Just, if you would just give me a moment, please. Shut the camera back off. Seems to me it's getting worse. How's the audio? I mean, is the audio coming across fine? I might have to shut the feed down and restart it. I hate to do that because that really glitches everything up big time. All right. There we go. All right. Thank you, Biggie. For some reason, the video has not restarted. You know, I got the whole audio working perfect right off the bat, and now I got now the camera's not working. Let's see if I could jump out and jump back in without restarting it. If the feed shuts down, I'm going to restart it on YouTube, probably YouTube only. Oh, boy. Now, let's see what's going on. I can't understand this. Run test. Is it still mute? Let's check. Mute site, unmute site. Oh my God, the issues. I don't know what the hell. Oh. And I was sitting there bragging how I made sure that mic was working. All right. Let's see him. Is the mic back up? And because everything on my end's working. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry about the issues at the beginning. I don't know what's going on. And I like my new camera, but ever since I put this new camera in, I seem to have this with the audio. And when I shut everything down and restarted it, for some reason, it just sends my audio into weird settings. What I do is I go in and I click a different mic and then click back to the original mic and it starts working. It's not like it was a major change. So let's get on with the show. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a little bit different format because there's some exposes that I found that are just too good not to show. So why don't we just jump right in, both feet. Let me move some stuff around. All right, we're going to jump to a YouTube video that had me laughing. This one just is pure comedy for me. Let me get it. All right. Steal the package.
That shit don't even be yours. You doing all that for what?
That's the Amazon driver that I would love to have.
And fuck you and your punk ass package.
She fucking tases the fence on his ass. He's sitting there acting all cocky, and she tases the fucking fence on him. Just beautiful, beautiful. I'll teach him to run his mouth. Sitting there acting like a little bitch. All right, so the next one's going to be a article I came across that just What the hell? Of course, I know this is Biggie's favorite person, Jasmine Crockett. She is trying to say that the Democrats were civil after Charlie Kirk's murder. They was. This proves that colleges do not make you smarter. Where's the video? Here.
I remember when Charlie Kirk got killed. Do you remember what our response was? Our response wasn't to sit there and pretend like it was okay. Is it okay because you have a badge? Because the last time I checked, allegedly no one is above the law. Can y'all not just have a little bit of courage and humanity?
I'm gonna cry.
A child.
Oh my fucking God. Now.
We got Charlie in the neck, in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck.
Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck. Hey, ooh, ah, ooh.
He had it coming. He only had himself to blame.
Charlie Kirk got shot and he's dead.
Finally. Thank you. Can we keep this up?
Charlie Kirk was a fucking Nazi. He was a fucking Nazi. And you know what kind of Nazi is the best Nazi? A dead one. Thank God that shit stain of a person is no longer in this world. Bad people should not be in this world.
Shot right in the voice box. I might be 1% less atheist today.
I don't care that he was a person. He wasn't to me. He was a Nazi. I think he's better off gone. So fucking be it. This is so bad. This is so bad. Shut the fuck up.
Thoughts and prayers. Rest in smoke, Charlie Kirk.
Popped for talking outside of his neck. Whoop-de-doo!
Eye for an eye, bitch. I think the only thing that went wrong that day was that Trump wasn't standing.
Seriously, what the fuck? And she's going to sit up there and try to lecture us? She is going to try to lecture us? Because, you know what? I'm sorry that woman's dead. I am. I'm sorry someone lost their life. But she caused her own death. I'm not going to be upset about that. That was her decisions that she made. Her wife antagonized her to drive on. Yeah, I cut that video off earlier. I don't know if it was in there, Big E, but yeah, you're right. I mean, these are just, I'm trying to get some quick little housekeeping done on some of these articles. But holy shit. And they want to talk about lying. Either they are stupid, retarded, or intentionally going out there trying to lie to the American people. I think Zach had Sean's here for a momentito. I know he's been busy all day working on the website, and thank you, Sean, so much for working on it. It's fuck Google. Let's go to the next one. I mean, we got some good stuff and some bad stuff in these X posts. It's going to be a mixture and just a rush through. But where did my live stream? There it goes. And here we go.
But first, breaking tonight, it's been another day of protests in Minneapolis following Wednesday's shooting of a female driver by an immigration agent. Tonight we have newly released video from the agent who fired the fatal shots, showing what happened from his perspective. Also tonight, there continues to be a turf battle over investigations into that incident. And Fox News is told by multiple Homeland Security sources that roughly 1,000 additional Border Patrol and Customs agents are headed to Minneapolis.
How did that work out for Tim Walz and that mayor? Get the fuck out. Now you're getting more bitches. Now you're getting more federal officers. It's so sweet. I love it. More officers. Of course, the next one, you know, as well as I know, some black robe political jackass is going to step in and stop this. All right. And if you can't read it, just then, U.S. Department of Agriculture suspends all federal funding to Minnesota effective immediately. Department of Agriculture suspends all federal funding to Minnesota's effective immediately. Another good story. All right. This one made me giggle. This one made me giggle. Yes, for a grown man, I giggled. It really, and I did. She gets so frustrated and put in her place. It is not even. She shows her elitism because she thinks she's special because she's an elected official. You won a fucking popularity contest.
Kids have a right to have this experience.
Yeah, for you cursing like the state representative, did your parents teach you that? Or where did you learn such foul language? Such a simple question. I'm asking you guys. Simple question there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did you learn
Learn how to
terrorize human beings?
It's very interesting when we make your community safer. Your residents thank us, but you don't know that as a representative, do you?
Could you explain to me
I can.
why
It's called
you
tailored
are
immigration
not,
enforcement.
why are you not arresting criminals? Why are so few of the people that you have arrested and detained and deported people with criminal records?
They're all criminals. They've all crossed the border illegally.
Crossing the border illegally is a civil offense.
No, 18 U.S.C. 1325 illegal entry. That's a federal crime. Yes.
I'm going to stop it real quick. Entering illegally, you dumb fucks, is a federal crime. Can you get a civil penalty? Yes, but it is still a crime. Staying in the country is a civil offense, not a criminal offense. Overstaying your visa is a civil offense. Entering the country, which he said, entering the country illegally is a federal offense. You have broken the law.
Immigration enforcement.
Isn't me? I know she's a very important person. I think it's a little bit of rude that she keeps going to her phone in the middle of a conversation like that. More or less like she's trying to deflect or she's getting instructions.
How is deporting construction workers protecting public safety?
Deporting illegal aliens and criminals, making America a safer place. The double-digit drops in crime. Have you looked at your statistics nationwide? Or you don't care about
Over
that?
the last,
Since we've been conducting, yes. Double-digit drops in crime.
correlation, not causation.
When we're there, that does cause that. Then what causes it then?
Well, I don't know. I saw a crime
You don't know
recently,
exactly.
and the crime was ICE shooting a woman who was a bystander.
Don't drive a 2,000-pound missile at an ICE agent. You will have an outcome that you don't agree with, Representative.
Yeah, well, I thought that law enforcement is supposed to be trained through escalation.
And that is, they did. They
Shooting
did.
someone in the face because not de-escalation.
On a side note, did you hear the new excuse? Oh, it was only 3 miles per hour. We'll get to that too. If I remember right, here comes the big one. Here comes the big one.
What's your job?
I work with
Are you
OAN.
like the comms people?
No, I work with OAN.
Oh,
We love watching representatives use their First Amendment. I think it's fantastic.
well, I'm a former member of the ACLU of Minnesota board, and I believe in the First Amendment.
Good.
What about the Second Amendment? You believe in that one?
Don't have a job.
You don't have just the ones that suit you there, Representative, right? What about that
Just the only ones that suit you. I love that. Just the only ones that suit you like then.
Second Amendment?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but we had a shooting in a school here in Minnesota recently. And
What's that got to do with the Second Amendment?
Hi, BZ, and happy birthday to Mrs. BZ.
Well, I think that if we had some common sense gun violence prevention
Who gets
laws.
to say it's common sense? You?
Well, yes, I'm a legislator.
Exactly, and I think that's definitely the problem.
Is it? Well, I
Yes.
think the problem is that
When you
children
use
are
that,
dying.
when you use that violent rhetoric around children, yeah, I'd say that you probably are not exercising a lot of common sense here, Representative.
I'm here as volunteer for the
Mhm.
Minnesota Youth in Government. And the point of Minnesota Youth in Government is to encourage children to participate in our civic institutions, to learn about them, to learn how to exercise their constitutional rights.
I do
We are
that.
into-
I do the same thing. I haven't interfered in anything, but I do the same thing. I take children to shooting ranges, and I teach them to shoot, to exercise their Second Amendment rights that it seems like you want to take away.
And I bet you he's teaching them gun safety, how to handle a gun safely, how not to accidentally shoot your friends.
I don't have strong opinions about the Second Amendment. I just care about
Just the ones you
children's
want,
well-being.
right? And just those rights you think you need to care about.
Well, I
But
just
not the
want
second. That's always the
people
litmus test for you folks. Always the litmus test.
I just want people to be able to live in peace.
Me too. That Second Amendment does that.
Really? Well, all I've seen here in Minnesota is people dying, including children.
Wait,
About the
what?
lives that are saved by guns. You don't talk about that, do you?
Does anybody die from fentanyl? I'm just wondering because the end all is get rid of guns, people don't die. Is fentanyl still killing people in Minnesota? Just wondering. Because it's illegal. Because it's illegal. The government, we don't hand out fentanyl. Is fentanyl killing people in Minnesota? See, this is where you need to count to 10. Too easy.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Hit with facts, and she had to walk away. All right, on to the next one. Like I said, we're doing a good and bad. This one just proves a point. This is where I need a producer.
This family should not wait for justice. And remember, we fought for Jamar Clark. We occupied a precinct for Jamar Clark. We did not get justice for Jamar Clark.
Real quick, this is BLM.
But when the city burned, after George Floyd, all of a sudden there were some charges. So for those who are on the media talking about, don't burn it down, don't set it on fire, let me tell you this, we need justice and we need it now. Yeah.
Isn't that illegal to incite people to commit arson? I think we got a couple law enforcement experts in our chat room. I believe that's inciting violence. That's conspiracy for arson.
Because what happens after that is on your hands. All power to the people.
If a conservative said anything close to that, they'd be in handcuffs. This one's just a conversation going back and forth on X and idiocy. I know some screens might be hard to see, so I'll read it. Tim Miller says the MAGA accounts defending this body cam footage reveal them to be either bloodthirsty monsters who love to murder live women or the biggest pussies in history who are deadly afraid of a Honda Pilot going 3 miles an hour. Do not see an in-between. So a gentleman by the name of Matthew S. Harrison. I am an ex-stuntman, Tim. I've been hit by literally hundreds of cars at 3 miles per hour. On one occasion, I broke my back, both shoulders, collarbones, multiple ribs, also blowing out 3 discs in my neck and breaking 1 vertebrae. Sit this one out, you ignorant fuck. It is several thousand pounds of plastic, metal, steel, aluminum. It is not forgiving to the human body. The human body is the weakest chain at that point. We've seen the pictures of him in the hospital. In fact, let me find it real quick. Sorry, I didn't know. This is being reported as the officer that was hit and unfortunately had to defend himself and shoot the woman. You don't even have to hit an officer, and they have a right to defend. Because by this idiot, what was it? Tim's logic. What's this jackass? Tim Miller's logic. You cannot defend yourself. Let's say someone breaks into your house. You cannot defend yourself until they shoot and kill you. Then you have the right to respond. Or until they shoot you and you're severely injured. The whole point of defending yourself is to try to keep from being injured. Here's a simple rule to basically follow in life. Whether the police are right or wrong, whether any law enforcement are right or wrong, shut your mouth, don't argue, don't fight, make them show that they're wrong. They have body cams, and take it to court. Show it to a judge. When you fight, resist, you're just adding charges and making you look like the idiot and then putting yourself at risk. We've said this many times. It's simple. You are never going to win on scene with law enforcement. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you're never going to win. Because the moment you start fighting, you're in trouble. It's easier to go in front of a court than it is to go into a cell. I got one more, and then we're going to take a break, and then I'm going to slowly start chipping away at my actual show. I mean, I'm halfway through the show already, and I got so much. I didn't even touch the bulk of what I had signed up for. So I might have to do a show tomorrow night or something just to make up for it. All right. I'm split on this. I will admit I'm split. Made me giggle, but made me split. So to give you a beat, what's going to happen here is the guy in the red hat, I guess, doesn't like the guy that's holding these drumsticks is praying. And he actually threatens him. If you listen, he threatens the guy.
Christ, I pray for him.
Jesus
I don't understand what he's going through right now.
Jesus Christ,
but I call his name.
From putting the back
I
of your
ask
head
Jesus Christ
on the back of the fucking deck, sir.
For him,
Jesus Christ,
but I
is not
call
gonna
his
stop
name.
Me from putting the back
I
of your
ask
head
Jesus
on
Christ
the back of the fucking deck, sir.
For him to relax. I rebuke all demons
Jesus
and
Christ
the devil.
is not going to help you.
I rebuke the devil.
Now, I'll play it again. Technically, the guy was making violent threats. And I don't know what state it is. And I'm not a lawyer. But I wonder, since the guy was making threats to the other guy, that the guy with the skateboard stepping in could just say, I mean, in Florida, you're allowed to protect other people too. If you feel their life is in danger, you have a right to step in. He did not kill the man. He smacked him upside his head. He was defending the guy, but I could see where it could also be possibly assault. But as soon as if he says, I heard him threatening, I was going up to defend the guy. I felt he was in danger. I took force up one notch. And I could see it going both ways. But it made me giggle. People, they've gone from on the internet of saying whatever they want because there's no repercussions to saying whatever they want on the street because they think there's no repercussions. Well, sir, meet repercussions. And with that, you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on shrmedia.com. Conservative media done right. And there's more to come. Oh, yes, there is. There's more.
Conservative media done right. You're listening to the SHR Media Network.
Are you looking for a way to boldly express your faith and love for your country? And check out Seven Armors, the premier apparel company for patriotic men of God, where faith meets freedom in style. Our t-shirts are more than just clothing, they're statements. Bold, stylish, and meaningful. From timeless messages to modern designs, we've got something for every patriotic man of God. Wear your beliefs proudly with Seven Armors gear. Don't miss the chance to wear your faith and freedom on your sleeve. Visit 7armors.com today and join the movement. That's the number 7armors.com.
Come listen to BZ's Berserk Bobcat Saloon Radio Show. Live on select and exclusive Tuesday and Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Pacific on the SHR Media Rumble channel, SHR Media YouTube channel, X, Twitch, Spreaker, and wherever great conservative podcasts are found. BZ, your conservative Sherpa, guides you through the maelstrom of Democrat, leftist, and globalist lies, chaos, deceit, and betrayal. Raised as a free-range child with dirt, stains, mud, and freedom, BZ broadcasts from North Idaho, comfortably surrounded by actual normal people. Jump into our plush, sumptuous, palatial, and resplendent chat room on rumble.com. Click on live chat to join. Now, with 37% more umbrage and 19% more bulbosity than previous shows, featuring delicious Liberty additives for the best in late-night conservatarian talk radio. BZ reminds you that with great beard comes great responsibility. No chinchillas were harmed, embarrassed, fat-shamed, or the focus of any sarcasm whatsoever in the making of this ad.
Freedom. One nation in all of human history was built on that bedrock. Ours. A republic of the people, by the people, and for the people. Self-government requires freedom, just as freedom requires an individual willingness to self-govern. Freedom has made America exceptional. But it can only last as long as you and I seek the good, as expressed by the laws of nature and nature's God. It can only last if you and I choose to act as people of character. Forging character has been the pursuit of Hillsdale College since 1844.
Conservative media done right. You're listening to the SHR Media Network.
And this is the Reaver of Common Sense, where truth lives and the nonsense dies screaming. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and share this stream like your freedom depends on it, because it just might. Every click helps us punch through big tech censorship, drown out the media noise, and make sure common sense has a fighting chance. Doggy's going nuts out there. Bark, 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 bark. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do a show tomorrow. Oh, my God. All right, let's talk about something that should make every viewer stop and ask a very basic question. How does Disney allow this on air? We're not talking about a fringe platform. We're not talking about obscure podcast. We're talking about one of the largest media corporations on the planet, giving its biggest stage to reckless political rhetoric with zero accountability. On one end, you have Whoopi using a daytime talk show to float language that blurs the line between political opinion and outright destabilizing claims. Whoopi Goldberg on The View, according to a widely circulated clip and reporting, Goldberg suggested the United States does not have a functioning government, and she floats the idea of NATO intervening, NATO invading to remove Donald Trump. That is not satire, and that is not comedy. That is rhetoric that openly entertains foreign intervention against the sitting American government. Here, let's watch with her own words. Don't take my word. Let's listen to Whoopi. I know you guys don't doubt me with what she's saying, but I'd like to bring, as they call it nowadays, the receipts.
Let me just say this. Here's my question. Where is everybody? Where is everybody else? We come to everybody's aid. Yeah. We help everybody. Yeah. NATO, they came and helped us after 9/11. Yeah. Where is everybody? Because you're worrying about Greenland right now. Well, because I'm not on board for Greenland. Where is the government? Do you realize we don't have a government? Oh, because we don't have given all their power.
Hey, I'm going to stop this for a second. I'll back it up. Because something that woman just said, they're more worried about Greenland. So explain to me this. How come Greenland announced that it wants to have private talks with the United States and Donald Trump, that it does not want Denmark involved in those talks? Seems like facts aren't lining up with these. Can't understand normal thinking women.
Do you realize we don't have a government? Oh, because we don't have given all their power away. Yes, they do nothing. And this is a huge and should be our biggest bitch right now. It is. That should be. Because all of this is happening.
She is called, and again, I may not be the smartest crayon, but calling for a foreign entity to invade our country and take our leader, our president, isn't that treason? Yeah, I know there's free speech, but that goes underneath treason. I remember because the left flipped out when Donald Trump made that joke about the Hillary emails. She is talking about, Whoopi here, about having us invaded by NATO. Number one, that's just fucking funny as hell. That these delusional people think that NATO, how are they going to get here? Who transports NATO around? I'll give you a hint. It's us. It's our military. They wouldn't last 5 minutes against the South and the rednecks. Japan, during a war, refused to invade us. what was that famous saying? Because behind every blade of grass was an American with a weapon. And when I don't understand. And ABC/Disney allows this to air. They allowed this. They did not cut it. They did not correct it. They have not done shit about it.
Because there is no one doing checks and balances.
There's no system.
Where is the government? Why aren't they doing their job?
Things aren't going our way. We lost the election. It's not going my way. So I don't think there's checks and balances. It's not going my way. So I want a foreign country to come in here and invade us.
Isn't this the same asshole group that told us to accept the election under Obama, under Biden? These are the same ones that cried that if Donald Trump lost, they're not going to accept elections. Whoopi, what the fuck are you doing? And it only, I think, gets worse with the next video I have. But let me play this out a little bit more.
Let me tell you, I feel like
you're a moron.
You know, he hinted yesterday. He says he was joking, but he hinted yesterday that maybe there won't be midterms.
Yeah. Oh my God, these idiots. Just like when he was on Air Force One and he was asked about Greenland. If anybody with more brain cells than an amoeba could see, he started laughing before he answered it. Because idiots like these people are going to jump on everything he says. And they're going to expose just how retarded these people are. And that's don't come at me because I use retarded. Because there's mentally handicapped. Then there's retarded. You're being intentionally stupid, these people are. Mentally handicapped is a whole different thing. Just like you can retard an engine. They're retarding their thoughts.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Now, we're in it already. Okay, we're not heading into it. We're in the dome right now. Okay, we're in it. So we really need to be paying attention to who we've given power to. And if the people we've given power to, whoever you vote for, if the person you've given power to doesn't give a damn about you, get them out.
Yeah.
Democrats don't give a flying fuck about anybody. They use you. They've said that people need to go out and get shot for the cause. For the first time in my life, I actually see a president that actually cares about the people. They don't like it because they're losing power. They don't have the sway that they used to have. These celebrities used to be able to dictate what people did and do. People woke up and realized, do you know what these people are? Do you know what she is? Do you know what she does for a living? She plays dress up and plays pretend for a living. Yes, she gets paid good money for it. She plays pretend. That is her job, to play dress up and pretend. Why am I going to listen to somebody? Does that make her smarter than me? No, it doesn't. All right, let's get on to the next one. Time is just ticking away tonight. Holy shit. I'm definitely probably going to have to do a show tomorrow night because I still have a bunch more material. And on the other hand, you have Jimmy Kimmel standing under the banner of comedy while pushing messages that treat half the country as a villain and authority itself as something to be mocked, distrust, or feared. Jimmy Kimmel says Trump is ordering ICE to kill Americans and holds up a shirt that says Donald Trump is going to kill you. And ABC allows it. ABC allows this. This is more incitement. This is more damaging than anything Donald Trump could say. And the Democrats cheer it on.
You know what? Maybe they're trying. I know what they're doing. They're trying out a new slogan. Donald J. Trump is going to kill you. It's pretty good, right?
For those that don't know, this was done the night after the Minnesota shooting. Democrats constantly are protecting criminals. More video has come out showing this woman aimed her fucking car at an officer. And I've heard, well, it could have used pepper spray. They could have used a taser. They could have shot the wheels out from under him. This new video shows just how quick that went down. I'm surprised he got the shots off he got.
This maniac, he isn't just killing people overseas. An ICE agent today shot and killed an unarmed 37-year-old woman during an ICE operation in Minneapolis. They're there under the guise of protecting us. And, of course, our president weighed in with compassion. He wrote, "I've just viewed the clip of the event which took place in Minneapolis. It is a horrible thing to watch. The woman screaming was obviously a professional agitator. And the woman driving the car, this is the woman who was killed, was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer who seems to have shot her in self-defense." Now, I saw this video. It didn't look like anybody got run over to me. It looked to me like a woman got scared, tried to drive away, and they shot her. That'll be for the court to decide. Well, the mayor of Minneapolis, though, had this to...
Hold on. I'm going to interrupt this. I wasn't going to play it, but now I am. I want you guys to look at this.
Get out of the car.
Look how quick that happened. From him being safe to her driving the car. Now, it's going to kind of reset from here and start from the beginning. And I'm going to stop it, and we're going to talk about it. Let me make sure I got it up and running. Yes, I do. Now he gets out. Oh, and I want to know one thing. Is the doggy okay? Is that dog safe? She sees that he is in the front area of her car. She looks directly at him.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
That's fine. I'm not mad at you. Look at that. Does that look like she is in fear? Does that look like a woman that is scared? Seriously. She does not look scared to me, which that piece of shit Kimmel just said. She's sitting there chillaxing, blocking the roadway. Oh, and here's another one I heard today. Oh. Well, we should strip ICE of their guns. And if something is turning bad, they should back out and call local police. Understand, they called the local police to come in to handle this situation. They called the police to come in to handle this situation. And they refuse to help the ICE officers.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
That doesn't sound like fear. That sounds like antagonizing. And that's the wife.
I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead. Out of the car.
Listen to that.
Yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Get out of the car. She was given an order by an officer right there. Get out of the car.
Out of the car.
Out of the car. Twice.
Get out of the fucking car.
Get out of the fucking car. 3 times.
Get out of the car.
Drive, baby, is what the wife tells her to do. Now watch which direction she backs up and heads towards.
Get out.
She's looking forward. Where's that officer? She turned right towards him. She puts it in drive. As she's screaming, the wife's screaming, drive, baby, drive. Who's in front of that car? Oh! That seems like someone getting hit there. But think about how quick it went from this.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
What would you say? Like 2 seconds? It went from nothing to holy shit, she's driving towards me. How is a taser going to go through the windshield? How is pepper spray going to go through the windshield? How is shooting a tire out going to stop that car? Do people realize you could still drive on a flat? And I'm sorry, that was faster than 3 miles per hour. This woman caused her own death. Don't obstruct. Don't stalk. Don't harass. You want to film from the distance? Film from the distance. Don't block the highway. Do not obstruct. There's 2. When ordered to leave the car, put the car in park and get out. 4, she backed up, adjusted her angle, put it in drive, and hit the gas and went straight towards an officer. Case closed. I don't care even if this car missed the officer. Just like if someone shoots at you, you have the right to defend yourself. You don't have to be hit to defend yourself. I wish this never happened. I wish she would have stayed home with her kids instead of trying to be an obstructionist. Plain and simple. So, let's go back to Jackass.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bull.
Okay, so he already has him guilty. Now he's crying because the federal government gave them the big middle finger and said, you are not a part of the investigation. And he wonders why. He doesn't feel that there's going to be a fair investigation. Do you think you would give a fair investigation, cocksucker? Do you think you would give anything close to a fair investigation? You have already condemned this man. Excuse me. Condemned. But that's all, folks. And he thinks he's all, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. Get the fuck out of the country. I'm tired of cocksucking politicians like this. I'm tired of it. And I've been trying to play the turn the other cheek. Be calm. They don't seem to understand that. But they also want us to lose it. They're running around chanting to kill ICE, to hang Kristi Noem. And they think it's a joke. It's okay when they do it. They mocked about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was just trying to have conversation. This woman tried to run an officer over. Tim Waltz is loving it because the fraud isn't being reported as much. Portland, same thing. The local government, the governor have all condemned the shooting, and they were illegal aliens. They were criminals, gangbangers, drug dealers. The female was a pimp. And that's what they stick up for. People who try to kill cops, deal drugs, traffic in sex trade. And this is who they protect, people. All right, I'm going to have to. Holy shit, I didn't even get halfway through the Disney story. I got the major points of it. Disney keeps allowing this. I can say this wholeheartedly. I won't be paying to see anything that ABC or Disney produces. Not that I'm boycotting. I just refuse to give my hard-earned money to them so that they can fund this stuff. Pay attention on social media. I'll let you know if it's going to be tomorrow or Sunday, whether I do a whole nother show. And I'll let you know. But I need to ask you one favor. Please, please, don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to share this stream. And don't forget to smash that subscribe. We are so close. We're at 720 subscribers now. That much closer to 750. I want to thank everybody in the chat room. I know I didn't give it a lot of time in the chat room. I'm sorry. I got totally just tunnel vision on this conversation. But I thank every one of you. BZ, Biggie, Sackhead Sean, The Phantom, O2 AMT. Thank you all for being here. And if you want more shows like this, you can tune into SHR Media every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and catch BZ's Berserk Bobcat Saloon. Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Edge of Liberty with Sackhead Sean. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Mission Ready Men with Big E Jackson. And Mondays and Fridays, of course, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch, that's right, me, Reverb Common Sense, Jersey Joe. Good night, Patriots. Stay loud, stay sharp, and never let them scare you into silence. I'll see you this weekend.